Jealousy and envy will never go away. It's a pretty gross human condition. I thought, well, or maybe I forgot about how jealousy and envy is a real thing and emotion, and people practice it or show displays of it every day. I thought it was more rampant that I dealt with jealousy and envy in my active addiction. All right, because that's like a inactive addiction is a sub-optimal performance state where you're mostly just going for, is it avoiding pain and seeking pleasure? All right. So my associates and my friends, displayed a lot of jealousy and envy at that point in time. All right. Moving into sobriety and living in recovery, I've elevated my awareness. I've elevated my social circle and my friends and allies. I had a situation this week displaying jealousy and envy. I was like, in reflection of the situation and the events that occurred, it's like, wow, they're operating out of jealousy and envy, which I thought, I didn't really think anything of it other than when I looked at the situation and diagnosed it. Because honestly, I was thinking I would get more support from my allies in recovery, since we're doing good and doing the right thing. Or maybe that was expectations I had. And that's another thing of holding expectations on people. I guess it's really not fair. At any rate, witnessing the jealousy and envy, I chalked it up to that. Then a weird thing happened. Take note. People are watching. Your close friends and family and your allies, they're watching. Seeing what you're up to, your actions and your behavior, they're watching. And people from a distance that you never ever thought were watching are paying close mind to what you're doing. Now, when it comes to my situation, I didn't get the support that maybe my delusion thinking that I would be supported or expected. A weird thing happened where I got the support of the most unlikely people that had been paying attention and witnessing from afar. So, more doors opened up that I wasn't even knocking on. That happened, which all of a sudden opened up a whole new arena of possibilities, which is definitely God's work, and definitely blew my expectations away, and literally put into perspective how small I think sometimes. So that's kind of crazy. This is a longer form video because I'm literally just vocalized journaling it out, my thoughts, feelings, situations, perception of what happened and what took place. Which is fine. Maybe you vibe with it, maybe you don't. Maybe you identify this in your life. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe it happens all the time and you don't take note or realize it. At any rate, so people pay attention regardless. And their actions, moving forward, their actions are telling of to where I know I should align myself in that relationship, whether it's a collaboration, whether I can depend on them or bring them value, or however that looks. Here's another thing. People have their own shit going on. Everybody's got their own stuff. And quite possibly, and this is another thing, quite possibly not everybody has the time or has the time, effort to really fully pay attention to what you're doing, because we all have our own stuff, and maybe they're focused on themselves, which is totally fine, and people should be focusing on their issues and their problems to figure it out. To recap, jealous ones envy. People pay attention to your actions, your attitude, and your behavior. Then they will display those actions to you, where then you and I can make that judgment as to how it turns out in the end. Make it a great day.